What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So yesterday Juventus played Spezia and got quite a routine 2-0 win. We saw a lot of great performances by a lot of players. You know, we have Rabiot and Miretti who had a really good game. We also have in defense Bremer and Gatti. But there's one player that played quite bad. And that player is Cuadrado, and he has been playing quite bad throughout the season. Now, in my opinion, Cuadrado has been playing quite poor since at least March. He started playing more as a winger, and I think that's the main problem why he has been playing this poorly is because he turned into a fullback and then he was playing as a winger due to the fact that we had a lot of injuries. Obviously last season we had, the likes of Chiesa without injured. Brandis was obviously never really a good player. Even Morata had to play as a winger. Dybala was injured a lot of the time, so Cuadrado was starting to be playing more as a winger. Now here's where the main problem is. Cuadrado is obviously getting older and older, and his attributes are getting weaker and weaker. He used to be very good at crossing, now not as much. He's not even on corners anymore, if I'm not mistaken. I think Miretti is taking corners now. And we saw kind of that little decline throughout last season. In the beginning he was pretty decent, and then he started to decline. Now he's still declining as a player, and it's normal because he's getting older. We can't expect him to be the same Cuadrado we've seen throughout his entire time at Juventus. Also his speed, he's not as fast as he used to be. He used to be very fast, lightning quick, kind of like Douglas Costa. They were both of the fastest players in the group, and now he's not as fast. Obviously he still has that run in him, and he can still run quite a lot, but getting older he'll just run less and less, which makes him even worse to be played as a winger. And this is why he's a problem at the moment, because him playing as a winger is kind of a liability. He makes a lot of dumb mistakes, and sure, he can make a mistake or two even in defense playing as a fullback, but in my opinion playing as a fullback it's way better because first of all he doesn't need to get forward as much, so he doesn't need to do as much work such as pressing and all that, so he can still get forward. Obviously as a winger he's staying forward all the time. Also he's kind of adapted as a fullback. He's been playing as a fullback for at least 3 seasons now as a starter, so putting him as a winger now all of a sudden after 3 years of not constantly starting on the wing, it's a bit of a problem. In my opinion, the best way to resolve this Cuadrado problem is to start playing him as a fullback. I know that Allegri has obviously these problems with injuries, so he's kind of forced to play Cuadrado as a winger, considering the only other right wingers we have are Di Maria, who isn't 100% fit nowadays, and Sule, who is quite young and probably can't start yet. So I definitely get why Allegri does put him as a winger, but in my opinion he shouldn't be playing there. Even his decision making going forward, he kind of panics when he has the ball going forward. We saw the Vlahovic chance to Sampdoria, then squared the Vlahovic, just shot it. He has made a lot of dumb mistakes going forward, and that's why in my opinion he's way better as a fullback, because at least as a fullback he can get forward every once in a while, put in a little cross, get back. He has to do way less work, which that's how it should be because he's getting older. Regardless, let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe for more kind of content. I'll see you in the next one.